it's a battle, win or lose. It's the friends you make, it's the road you choose. You got the right stuff, so make your mind up. Find the courage inside of you. If you're strong, you'll survive and you'll keep your dream alive. It's the battle frontier. Pokemon, be the best you can be and find your destiny. It's the master plan. The power's in your hand. Pokemon.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon XG Next Gen Nuzlocke. I'm Gamestrom, and in the last episode, we finally made our way through Cypher Key Lair and beat Gorgon, the main boss of the area. This time, we have accepted the challenge to go to City Dark Isle, but first we need to figure out a way to get there. In addition, last time I had promised I would show the train, and I was going to, I actually had something recorded, but the file corrupted because my computer, my house went through like a power outage thing, where my computer like short-circuited a little bit and it corrupted some of the files on my computer. The training sequence being relevant, actually a few of the past episodes that thankfully I got uploaded for it first got corrupt, so I can't re-upload for any edits for later, so that's unfortunate. But on the team now, we have a few new members. So obviously we got Silverback from last time, he's purified now. He's got Dragonclaw, Iron Head, Stomping Tender, and Rock Slide. He's also holding onto the Assault Vest, which boosts up his special defense, which is clearly he's more lacking of the two defensive arts. We also have Simon, Arcanine, Fire type, with the Fire Plate for his item, justified for the ability, which if he's hit with a Dark Attack or a Dark Attack is used, raises his attack stat. He has Extreme Speed, Morning Sun, Bulk Up, and Flare Blitz. Morning Sun to heal, Extreme Speed is a good priority, and Bulk Up so it can increase attack and defense so it can possibly sweep. Then Altive is the same. Then we have Entrapped to the Gardevoir. It's got Energy Ball, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Moonblast. Very strong special attacker, meaning its attacks have a wide coverage, especially because we don't have a Grass type attack or an Electric type attack beyond her. In addition, she has the leftovers. Not sure if she's going to be keeping those for too long, but I didn't want to give choice specs because I didn't want her to possibly one-hit KO things I want her to do slight damage on. Plus, I didn't want to have two choice members, LT being the first. And then Hordak, Dontel, and LT were all the same as last time, aside from the levels. All of which being level 55 and 54, with Dontel being the only 54. So for right now, we have to go to Gateon Port, because that's the next area that the story needs us to go. Oh, there we go. So now that we're in Gateon Port, we need to go visit Purr and his grandfather, because they are working on a little something that you can see a little, yeah, I can't block it out. They are working on the Robot Kyogre, which is going to be our mode of transportation to and from City Dark Isle. It's the only way you can get there, but it's not finished quite yet until we talk to them. Yo, GameStop, big news, real big news. That Robot Kyogre we've been telling you about is finally done. Once Grandpa got down to it and got serious with it, he put together something kind of amazing. Come over here, guy. You have to listen to my grandpa. I forget what his grandfather's name is. Mitch. Like Purr said, we finally assembled the Robo Kyogre. It's truly a work of marvel. What's wrong? Is anything the matter? Well, I'll be. Cypher's headquarters is on City Dark Isle, and you intend to go there? City Dark Isle, huh? When it's on a place like that, it's no wonder nobody's found Cypher's base. The currents around the isle are swift, and the weather is always storming. The place can't be approached by sea or by air. Purr, that was certainly true before, but now, however... I get it, Grandpa. The Robo Kyogre, right? Precisely, Purr. Our Robo Kyogre will be able to reach the isle. Alright, we must prepare to launch. Oh, we must prepare to launch the Robo Kyogre for GameStop. Come on, Purr. Yes, sir. Alright. Let's go out here now. I think the next thing should proc here. Yep, we got an email. From Professor Crane, who we have not actually seen in a while. You guys haven't seen him in a bit. Hi, GameStop. It sounds like the battle against Cypher is entering a critical stage. There's something I would like you to have. Please come see me on the ground floor of the lab when you can. And we have a moment right now, so we are going to go do that. Even though we were literally just there at the start of the episode. Ah, here you are. Over this way. Look toward the pier. That is the Robo-Kyogre. Doesn't its blue form thrill you? It's all ready to go. You can leave whenever you're ready. Alright. So we are going to go talk to the professor first, because he has a special gift to get us. Which I feel like we should have before heading to Cidark Isle. Alright, so we gotta go in here and go into a place where we first got the snag machine. Because there's a secret there that I'm sure you guys never noticed before. It scared the crap out of me the first time. Hi, Gamester. I'm glad to see you back. There's something I want to give you, Gamester. Could you come here, please? Seems ominous. There it is. A secret room. Sure you guys never saw that coming. Ahaha, did that startle you? Now come with me. Yep, we're going into the basement. Any other circumstance beyond a Pokemon game, this would be very sketchy. Gamester, over this way. Alright, so there's a very special item in this room, as you can tell by the item box, which you'll see in a minute. The battle against Cypher appears to be intensifying. I think the situation calls for a special solution. Gamester, there's something I'd like you to use. Go on, open that box and take what's inside. What could it be, you might ask? It's the Master Ball, the key item that goes with every Pokemon game to catch the main legendary. The Master Ball is a 100% catch rate, so use it well. Also, we developed a new kind of ball designed for snagging shadow Pokemon. They cost a pretty penny, so this was all we could produce. 10 Shade Balls. That's a new item. I'm going to assume that's meant literally specifically for shadow Pokemon, which will be incredibly useful considering what we're about to do. But I've honestly never seen this item before. Well, I guess we're done with Cranes. Now we can head over to Gateway Port. We can finally head over to Cidark Isle. I'm going to switch who we have up front, because I'm not sure if we have a battle right off the bat. If I remember correctly, it's a Sailor's our first fight when we're there. I'm going to put Entrapta up front. And I'm going to put Donatello up front. Yeah. Oh, we went back into the basement on accident. There we go. So now we get to head back to Gateway Port and we get to ride the Robo-Kyogre for the first time. Which should be all kinds of fun. Honestly, I just wish that would be one of the ones where we could actually battle it. Like we did with the Robo-Groudon. That would be a very interesting thing. But, even still, it's just a really cool concept as the thing that they had earlier in the game to get you across. When I first saw it, I thought that was just a throwaway thing that you'd be able to deal with later. But, as we clearly see here, it is very much not the case. Oh, I keep getting hiccups. Alright. Well, let's go. We're ready to go. By the way, I stocked up on a lot of Pokeballs and potions because I did a lot of training at Welcome Coliseum. Oh, another thing I just realized I forgot to show you guys. Thinking of training. So, while we were off, we did a little bit of Mount Battle as well. And, as you can probably tell by the death count, 2 people died while we were off training. Again, I had it recorded, but file corrupted. But I'll show you them. So we got into a bit of a scrap with some high level 50 Pokemon. Because everyone else was up, but these 2 weren't. We're going to add them in. So we had James Boom, the Weezing, and Mudbud, the Swampert. You know him. But you didn't get to meet James Boom for too long. As you'll notice, James Boom has Explosion. I liked him because he had a really high defense stat. I wanted to have some more take off. Plus, we didn't have Poison type. And I thought Levitate would be good if I gave Silverback Earthquake. So I wanted to have that. Is where I put him on the team for the most part. Because we didn't really have a good flying type. You notice he has Explosion. I was kind of forced to use that when Mudbud was on the field with him. Because we were caught. And they used a move. I can't remember the name. But it made it so we couldn't. Oh, it was Mean Look. They used Mean Look so we couldn't switch out. And it was grass types in that area. Which obviously is very bad for Mudbud. Good for James Boom, but even so, James Boom, as you can tell, doesn't really have a good poise type attack beyond Sludge Bomb, and his special attack and a regular attack in of itself are not great. So, considering that, I was kind of hoping that Mudbud could take it, considering it has the damp. Oh, I had the damp ability. But that would explain why I didn't take it. But I tried to use Explosion hoping Mudbud could take it, and it couldn't. Got us out without any more deaths beyond that, but you know, gotta work with what happens. So, yeah. Just want to show you guys that now that I remembered it. So now we can go get on the right by Bobo Kyogre. God, I need to speak right. So I need to go back over here. There it is. Nobody stole it. Good. So now we can head over to Dark Isle and begin the final area of Pokemon XG. I'm gonna be honest, I'm nervous about this, because this area, as I said in the last one, is incredibly difficult. So, we're going to need to have, like, strategies up the wazoo to deal with this place. There it is. Basically just one massive effing volcano. Which now you guys get why I used the blood red text for the little trailer thing at the end of the last one for this place. Okay, we got a fight right there. Pretty sure he uses water types, so he's a sailor. That would make the most sense. But the whole reason I didn't have a second person out front, like, I normally put LT up front, but just in case he has something I'm not expecting, that's why I want Dontel, because Dontel can take a hit way better than anyone else. So let's see what he's got. Hey you, that thing you're riding on, it's kinda cool. I have a feeling I met you in a port somewhere, but I don't give a hoot about that. I do have a problem when someone shows up here without passage on our boat. So we gotta fight Navigator Arc. I wouldn't assume his first name is Noah, but I think that'd be a little too on the nose. So starting off the battle with a Wailord and a Starmie. It's an interesting combo. Wailord's a very bulky water type, Starmie's a water psychic type. I don't think either of these are a shadow, because that's a... Oh, okay, one is a shadow. I'm gonna assume the Starmie? Nope, it's the Wailord. Okay, prove me wrong. And the Wailord has Drizzle. That's gonna boost up the power of water type moves. And Starmie has Regenerator, so we're gonna want to get that bad boy out of there quick. I'm going to start, I'm gonna get that Starmie on. I'm going to Toxic that Wailord. So Wailords are... It's good that I didn't decide to attack it. It's got Shadow Guard, so that way it's not gonna take any damage this turn. Using Surf, which is actually a very smart move, because that way it won't do damage to itself. Not that Surf would do too much damage to a Wailord, but it should be okay. It's not going to do too much damage, especially as both of them have pretty high special defense, so we should be good on this front. Going for hits without a problem. And one-shots the Starmie. Oh wow, 48, I didn't even notice that. Wow, it's where we were. I mean, aside from that Wailord being 55, still, I was not expecting a level to drop like that. I was expecting a level jump, if anything, from where Gorgon was. Next up is Golduck. I think it's just a pure water. I believe Cloud9 is its ability. So, I'm going to Thunderbolt that Golduck. Try again. I'm going to use Toxic again on that Wailord. Going to Shadow Guard again, but this time it doesn't go off because it was trying to for 2 times in a row. It always worked the first time. Second time, I believe it's a 30% chance. It hits the Hydro Pump, but again, thanks to really high special defense, Entrapta is fine. Thunderbolt hits. After this, I'm thinking I'm going to get Entrapta out, because I don't think it could take another major hit like that. Okay, so we get Toxic off. So we're actually whittling down that Wailord now. Good. Badly poisoned, so we'll be whittling down. Even if we use Shadow Guard, it'll still be taking the poison damage. Good. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I don't want to try to healing up with the leftovers, but I'm going to get her out, and I'm going to send in Hordak, because he's holding the Evil Light, so he should be able to take a decent hit, and I'll crunch down that Golduck. Try to deal some extra damage to it. If you guys are noticing, the game is running a lot better than it did during our fight with Gorgon. I altered a lot of the settings, and I did a lot of tests while I was doing the training, because I didn't record all the training. I just recorded the major bits. but I did do some testing around to make sure that it would work very good the next time I did an actual recording, where I was doing like commentary and everything. So, thankfully, it seems to be going well so far. That Whaler's using Shadow Wave. That's going to hit both of us and be super effective. We should be able to take it, but that does hurt a decent bit. Yeah, it actually doesn't barely anything to Donatello, but did a decent bit to Hordak. So, we're going to have to be watching for that a little bit. Next up, he's got a Gyarados. Water flying type, very weak to electric attacks, and it's a Shadow Gyarados. Okay. That's concerning, because Gyaradoses are incredibly powerful. I'm going to get Hordak out, because if both of them attack Donatello, that's going to be fine, because Donatello can take that. I'm not sure if Hordak could. So I'm actually going to go, this is going to be a little controversial, but because they're both Shadow types and we got Filter, I'm going to go with Silverback for this one. And I'm going to Toxic off on the Gyarados. So that we're gradually wearing the pair of them down. Alright. We got Shadow Guard coming out again. That's fine. Shadow Agility. Alright, so it's got speed and evasiveness up. So it's basically like agility, but slightly better with the evasiveness boost. But we still land Toxic, so that's good. So now I don't have to worry about that evasiveness boost because it'll gradually be getting worn down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start... I'm going to Dragon Claw just to get a little bit more damage on that Gyarados. I'm going to Curse with Donatello because they're neither at a point where I feel comfortable with trying to catch them yet. Then we've got Netball, Shadow Tantrum. Oh, that's the Thrash. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm cursing. Raises our attack and defense, but lowers our speed. Dragon Claw should do a little bit of damage, but it dodges it. Okay, that's fine. So now the rain's gone, but that wasn't really affecting the shadow moves at all. So now that Whaler's in an area where I feel like we can try to catch it, gotta wait for the Gyarados still. I'm gonna throw a ball with Silverback's turn. We've got plenty of net balls. Use that. I'm going to Moonlight with Donatello. So that we can get our health back. Alright, let's see if we can get this Wailord. I don't think Wailord's a particularly good catch rate. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got ourselves a Wailord. So now Shadow Tantrum again. Oh my god, my heart jumped in my throat. Oh, like I breathed in and breathed out at the same time. That hurt. Ow. Oh my god, even a critical hit couldn't kill. Thank god for Curse Defense. His last Pokemon is Lantern. My god, that hurt actually. Ow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Stomping Tantrum that Lantern. I'm going to use an actual item on Donatello this turn because I'm not chancing that again. If it decides to attack both, I think Donatello should take it again, but... Oh, that was too risky for me. Oh, that hurt. That was my baby boy. Or baby girl, technically. Oh, it does a decent bit to itself in the computer, so we're going to try to catch that Gyarados next turn. That Lantern is Rain Dancing, which will boost up its water type moves, and it will make Thunder a guaranteed hit if it decides to use Thunder. But I know Lantern can learn. Stomping Tantrum almost takes it out. So that's good. I'm going to... I think Silverback should be able to take anything that Lantern can throw at it. So I'm going to throw a ball, try to catch that Gyarados. I'm going to attack with Donatello. Alright, let's hope we can do this. So let's see what we can do with this Gyarados. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got the Gyarados. Now we just have to take care of that Lantern, I believe. I think that's his last Pokemon. Using Scald. I don't think that should take out Silverback. Oh, you want the crit. That was 2 criticals in the same battle. This is getting... See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Alright, the lantern is down. And we defeated Navigator Arc. Oh, it's only the first battle of this place and I'm already shaking. So we got Wailord and... not Gardevoir, Gyarados, that's the name. Darn it, I've got to report this. Nice job teleporting there, dude. Okay, so now we can go in here. There's a PC and a healing station in here. They'll have those sprinkled throughout the area, thankfully. So let's heal up real quick. Goody goody gumdrops. Okay. So who do we have up front? Still entrapped on Donatello. Trying to think. I'm gonna go with Silverback actually instead. Just because they both have filters, so anything that's coming our way should not do too much, especially with Silverback's really high defense stat. He usually never leaves the Luxo Cruiser. Where's he's off to in such a hurry? Oh, I know, you chased him off. Hahaha, just joking. Wanna race me? Race you to where? Alright, so we've gotta do a Chaser Mario. Surprised he doesn't look Italian. That'd be a little too on the nose though. She's starting off with a Marowak and a Lunatone. Pure ground type and then a rock psychic type. Nothing really too scary. Silverback is quad weak to that Marowak. I don't think it's a Shadow Marowak. Okay, even better actually. That way it won't have anything too crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Iron Head the Marowak. Actually, yeah, Iron Head and Toxic it. So I doubt the Lunatone has anything that's really too concerning. The Marowak is definitely going to be... Because it probably has that bone item too, which is going to race to detect a monstrous high. Shadow Club. Yeah, and that's with Filter and his incredibly high defense. Going with Sandstorm, that's not too bad actually for Silverback. Silverback's not going to be affected by it. It's going to gradually hurt Donatello a bit, but it's not going to be too bad. So I'm just going to let that Toxic start rolling it down from here. I'm going to focus on the Lunatone now. I'm going to Iron Head it, and I'm going to curse up with Donatello in case it tries anything. Okay, so Shadow Club's coming down again. It hurts. It's not doing too bad. Ancient Power, that's not going to really do anything too bad to Silverback, yeah. So I thought, still want to use an item on him though. Going with Iron Head. I think we should knock out that Lunatone with it. Yes, we do. Good. So I'm going to do item up with Silverback now. Sandstorm's not going to hurt him at all, so we're good there. Marowak's in the yellow, so I'm going to start throwing balls with him. Nidoking, we can't use any of our status moves in this thing, so we're just going to have to hope that we can take it down the old-fashioned way. So I'm going to use an item. I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball at that Marowak. I'm going to use an item on Silverback to heal him. So now Silverback's up to full health again. I'm pretty sure these are both physical attackers, so anything they throw at us should not do too much damage to Silverback. Alright, so we captured the Marowak. Let's see if we get one. No. That's unfortunate. Going Shadow Shake. That's gonna hurt everyone on the field. It's not too bad for Silverback, and then thanks to Donatello's boosted defense, should be fine for him. That's a critical on that Marowak. I'm gonna see if we keep catching that thing, because that's what's gonna be whittled down with the poison. So I'm gonna want to make sure we get it. So going Shadow Club again. Still on Silverback. That's doing usually more damage. So I'm gonna go with the same combo as just, yeah, heal and try to catch, because that Marowak is gradually going lower. And I feel like another round of Shadow Shake plus poison will kill it. So we're gonna have to just hope that we can catch it on this turn. I won't be heartbroken because I'm not really a fan of Marowak, but still try to get it. Alright, let's see what we can get. Golden Ball. Let's see if we can get at least 3 shakes. 3 shakes already captured would be nice. 1, 2, 3. And we got it. Okay, Marowak has been caught. So now I have to focus on that Nidoking. Going Shadow Shake again, that's not too much of a worry. It's not doing nearly as much damage as that Marowak did. Okay, so everyone's fine in terms of health. Who else is he going to be sending out, though? That's why I want to know. A Gligar. Ground Flying type. Not too much of a worry for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Dragon Claw, because I feel could stop in Tantrum. I'm going to stop in Tantrum, actually, because I doubt that Gligar has anything. No. Yeah, I'm going to stop in Tantrum. I'm just going to crunch down that Gligar. See what happens. Just going Shadow Shake again. And that's probably not going to affect this Gligar because it's flying. This is like a Shadow Ground. Yep. So let's hope that this Gunk Shot. Poison was only going after Donatello on this one. Okay, I'm going to try to Moonlight with Donatello next turn. Depending on how much this does. Yeah, we're going to Moonlight. Down goes his defense. See if Stomping Tantrum kills or not. I'm hoping it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't, but definitely don't want to use it again. Sandstorm's gone. So, what I'm going to do... I'm going to heal up on Donatello. I'm going to use an item because I don't want to take the chance again with the Moonlight. It's a good move in desperate scenarios, but I'm going to not take the chance here because we have plenty of items. Alright. What am I doing here? Alright. I figured it out now. Hyper Potion. Donatello? Nope. So, Shadow Shake again. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Doesn't do anything with Gligar. Fine, Donatello. I think he would have been fine with the Moonlight, but fair enough to take the chance. That Gligar's cursing, so that's annoying, but not altogether unpleasant. Silverback's Dragon Claw hits. Yes, we're good to start throwing balls at me, okay. So that's what I'm going to do with Silverback. Ultra Ball. King. Yeah, we're gonna crunch. Ooh, just pop my back. Ow. Oh, that hurt. I twisted around my chair and that hurt. Ow. Ah. There we go. Only one shake from the Nidoking. That's great. That's nice. Okay, so he's doing a little bit of damage to Silverback. I'm gonna heal him this turn. Donatello's fine. Buldozes. Oh god.
Huh? Aw, he's all tuckered out.
Are you fucking serious? And we got the Nidoking. Great. Exactly what I was looking for here. Oh, there goes our ace from Gore again. Simon, get out here. That just annoyed me quite a bit. I know it's probably gonna bulldoze again, but still. Extreme CC field. Oh, come on! Literally, really? I swear to God. That's incredibly annoying. I had big plans for Silverback. It's just you guys have no idea how long to freaking purify him. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I figured we would take that, but no, apparently Gligars are really strong all of a sudden. Because why not? And we lost the Nidoking because it decided to use Buldozes, which is everyone. God damn it. I'm gonna take his item off. So much for having a freaking Assault Vest. Why do I always do that? So wait, can I go through like an episode of like minor battles and not lose someone? That would be fantastic. This is not supposed to be pulled. Oh, it's the Whale Lord. Okay, so we gotta figure out who's coming in next. Bye, Silverback. Alright, I'm back. Dad called me away for a minute. Okay, so who do we want to replace? I'm thinking the Whale Lord. Actually, no, not the Whale Lord. What do we have? Lightning Rod, that's decent. Oh my goodness, is Moxie though. That thing. Shout Fear, Shout Tantrum, Shout Agility. Speed and Evasion, that's decent enough. If we can get a few off. Like Tantrum though has me worried because he doesn't have anything else. Shout Will. These aren't looking good because I hit everyone out of Protector. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be that Marowak for now. I don't like that, but it's looking like the best potential option we have. Okay. Oh, right, heal. Nothing up here. Okay. So I'm gonna put the Marowak up front just to get heart gauge down a little bit. Alright, who we got now? I should be swapping down Master Grievo's Luxor Cruiser, but I'm completely lost. What's with these buff guys and getting lost? What's wrong with me? Gotta buck up and focus. Hey kid, let's say we bat. Yes. You're a big-hearted kid. I'll show you my respect and go all out. Sailor Rocky. Let's see what he's got. Slowbro and Beedrill. Okay. So we got downtown Marowak. It's actually not that bad a combo. Marowak's a little weak to that Slowbro. He's got a Shadow. So that Slowbro, that's actually a little good for me. So that way that Slowbro won't be using water type moves on Marowak. So why don't you toss that thing slowly wear it down. I'm noticing a lot of water types in this first area. I'm gonna Shadow Club that Beedrill. Going Shadow Guard, that's fine because we're not gonna make physical contact there, so we won't get hurt. U-turn. Actually does a decent bit, all things considered. Electabuzz. I doubt that's gonna be a shadow because we already got a Shadow Electabuzz. Good. Alright. knocked it out in one hit. I'm surprised at the power that this Marowak, that's the name. So now it's now up to 55 with everyone else. That's good. The Beedrill's coming back out. I'm gonna try for that Toxic again. I'm just gonna keep Shadow Clubbing. Not this time. Shadow Guard's gonna fail if it uses twice in a row. Milotic, okay, that's pretty good. Pretty bulky, all things considered. It's a Shadow Milotic too. Okay. So we're gonna Toxic that one too. Both those are actually pretty good. Personally, I lean towards more like the Milotic because I don't know, Milotic is pretty good. Shadow Club's not gonna do too much to it though. Yeah. What I'm thinking I'm going to do here, I'm going to Toxic that Milotic as well, get Marowak out, I'll send in, go with Hordak. Alright. So Hordak's out. It's going with that guard again, but that's fine. Shadow Slayer. Oh, that's the one that's super right now, the shadows, if I remember correctly. Hurts Hordak, but not doing too bad. Okay. That's going to gradually will the pair of them. I'm just going to curse up now. And I'm just going to have to hope that Hordak can hold out. So I'm going to Shadow Punch that might lock. No, I'm not going to Shadow Punch. I'm just going to... I'll call. Just something I can do. Just feeling on that Shadow Guard again. Shadow Sky, that's gonna power up the other Shadow type moves and gradually hurt us each turn, so that's annoying. Not altogether something we can not deal with though. I'm just racing this attack and defense, I'm not gonna really use anything but the defense though. It's gonna be slower, but that's not too much of an issue. Ugh. So what I'm going to do, I want that Milotic more than Slowbro, so I'm gonna start hucking balls at that. Trying to catch it. Also, I feel like it's the bigger threat of the two as well, and I'm gonna get Hordak out. I'm gonna have to hope, because these are both special attack, I'm gonna have to hope and trap they can hold out with their special defense. See if we can get this Milotic on the first ball. It is still in green, but it does have that poisoning, which should help us. Plus netball, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got it. I am more than happy to take that. Now we're getting Hordak out. Hopefully Entraptor can handle it. Only one move though, so I believe it should. Slowbro has damper its ability, so that's good to know. So now we're just going to throw both that Slowbro, because this is going to keep Shadow Guarding. There's a blow damage we took with leftovers. It's in the yellow now, so we should be able to catch it. Hariyama's next. Fighting type. I believe Traptor should be able to handle the Hariyama if we want to throw both in Slowking, or not Slowking, Slowbro. And Moonblast, because Moonblast has slightly high power. Alright. So let's see if we can get this Slowbro. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, got the Slowbro. These battles are going much easier than the prior ones have. Which is on an overall. And we did lose Silverback, but, you know, take the good with the bad. Using Fake Out, which is incredibly annoying, but really nothing that we can't handle. This is gonna hurt everyone now. I think we should be able to handle it. Unless at the end something like Bullet Punch, I think we should be good. I really doubt it has that. And there's that Beaver. It's gonna have Poison type move. I'm gonna want to take care of that thing first. It does have Bullet Punch. Oh, this is not good. that thing has Sludge Bomb and I'm done. Use a U-turn. Come on, take it. Oh, it's going to Donatello. It's more than fine. Donatello can handle that. Alright, I believe the Crunch should be able to take down that Beedrill with the boost. Yeah. So now we just have to focus on that Hariyama. Which I don't believe it has particularly good special defense. But I'm gonna heal up and trap though in case it does that Bullet Punch again. Okay, where are my items? There we are. And Moonblast. Alright, we defeated Sailor Rocky. That was good, you. It shook me up. Alright, so we got my Lag and Slowbro. What do we want to do here? I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of that Marowak with that Milotic, honestly, because Milotics are pretty bulky and we could use a water type. Because bulky's more what I'm looking for, something that can really take a hit. Plus Milotic can still deal out a decent bit of damage. So, what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Oh, Slowbro has the Mind Play, that's good. Get you in. Let's get the stick up. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to set my boxes so that way when we come back we get them all purifying up. So let's see here. We got Blubby, which we can then put in 4 arms with those. Blinky should get. Who's next? I think Metallica should work. Yeah, there we go. Psychic typing, rotate it. And there we go. Put your rack in there. Not that one. No. There we go. That'll work. That does it. And Raylard's gonna have to take a while, but I don't really intend on using him, so there we go. And I want to keep them purifying as we go ahead. I'm gonna heal. Good. Okay. So now that's all going. The thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to end the episode here. Just because we've gotten a decent bit. Plus I know what comes out of that elevator. We've only got one other battle left. So I'm gonna leave that for next time. Honestly, this setup should seem familiar of an elevator coming before something. If you guys want to look back on that, see what I'm talking about. So yeah, we just have that one hunter over there to deal with. So I think that's gonna happen next one. Plus I've got a tea time at 12:30 and it's 11:53 right now, so I'm gonna have to get ready for that. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. Next time we're just gonna continue on and see what we can make happen. So I'll see you guys next time in Pokemon XG Next Gen Nuzlocke. Catch you later. Stay safe out there. Things are getting crazy with COVID and everything, so be safe. See you later.